Welcome back to Yapaholics Anonymous. You got it. We're back off the dome. My boy here is fighting through
Flu
what is
game.
it? Flu game. We got a flu game, which just means he ate some bad pizza, allegedly.
I
You know,
ate pizza yesterday, you ass.
the theory could also be that he was just really hungover. We still don't know. That feels like some BS story. I love Michael Jordan, but that's definitely a BS story.
Mm,
But my guy's fighting through it. He's putting up the
hmm
good fight because it was my fault last week that we couldn't record, so we went to 2 weeks. But we're here putting something out for the two people that watch us, which is me and probably him sometimes. How you feeling?
Um, it could be better if Laker won game one, but they got the cheek step.
Hey, on the bright side, everybody on Sunday got fucking clapped.
Mm. On the brighter side, 2020, when we last won it, we lost game one too. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
well, you've been in the playoffs every other year since then, so I don't know if we can refer back to that. But
I'm just
on the
saying,
bright
when we
side,
won it all, we lost game one. And you can't have Lakers in five if you don't lose a game.
it's
All I'm
true.
saying. All I'm
That's true.
saying.
That is true. We kind of don't have something super prepared, so we're just kind of going off the cuff here, off the dome.
Let's go
Um,
NBA basketball right now.
we're gonna
NBA
go with
playoffs.
basketball. Playoffs. Disappointing. The disappointing. Let's overreact here. Very disappointing series so far. So throughout across the board. Um, I don't think a single one was single digits, a single score.
Oh, it's just
Uh,
been lopsided?
it's just been very lopsided, with the exception of today's games. I haven't watched the scores for today's games. Um, maybe the Clippers Nuggets might have been the only close one. They went
Yeah,
to
it went
overtime,
overtime. Yeah.
but everything else super lopsided. 15 points plus. And I know in this NBA, this era of the NBA, it's 15 points is nothing. It's like a 5 point lead back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
but still, it's a lot, man. Like I don't know, it's disappointing. A lot of disappointing game ones. Heat disappointed, but also the Cavs are a really good team. The Grizzlies had the worst defeat in playoff history, I believe. What was that? 30 piece,
Oh,
40
it
point,
was like
40
that?
piece? Yeah, it was like I could be embellishing here too. I'm pretty sure the Thunder had OKC or oh nope, the Thunder had 130 points, and if I'm not mistaken, you can fact check me on this. The Grizzlies had 80 maybe. It was bad. It was a bad loss, really bad loss. Magic got their ass handed to them too. The Hawks didn't make it; they got eliminated.
130,
Um,
180.
130 to 80,
131 to 80.
131 to 80. So I was off by a point.
Mm.
That's that a super embarrassing loss.
51? Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, man. I don't even know the stat line. I don't even want to
Oh,
look at the
wait.
stat line there. That's
Can we have a
disgusting.
moment of silence? All right, we're back. RIP, the Pope. Did
Yeah,
Castellanos hit a home run?
I don't know. I don't think they played today. Did they even play
Uh,
today?
nah, yeah, he was the most betted one
Fact
to
check
hit a
it.
home
Let's
run.
see. Did he hit a
I'm,
home
sh-
run? Did he do damage?
I'm sure we would have heard about it by now.
Yeah, Twitter would have been popping. But I would have taken his homer today. I would
All
have
right,
taken the homer pro.
he went 0 for 4.
The Pope really hit him hard there.
Mm-hmm. He in the feels, He
Yeah,
human. He human.
he human. Yeah, I didn't know about that till you texted me. It's also crazy that you texted me Hammer Castellanos today instead of breaking the news to a brother.
You
Um,
knew exactly what I was talking about. You knew
I
something
mean,
bad in
I
the world was
texted
happening.
immediately who died.
You know, I said hammer because it's the Pope. It
Yeah,
would
I
have been
mean,
anybody else.
hey, Hammer, Castellanos, that's his thing. Um, but yeah, basketball has been, at least game ones have been disappointing, unless you're a fan of the winning teams. As
Oh,
a fan of the losing teams and as a fan of basketball
hey,
in general,
hey.
it's a little bit disappointing. I mean, most games were 20-point losses. It's a little rough product. All right. Yeah, let's do this. Let's try this out. You got your phone on you?
Can I ask you a question?
Shit. Fuck me. Okay, let's go for it.
Do you know that a chicken only has one hole and it uses for all three things?
Oh yeah, birds do the same thing.
Do you know what it's called?
I'm sure you're an expert on this one. What is it?
It's called the shabusi. Yeah.
There's no way that's real.
It's this chicken butt ussy. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now we're just making shit up.
Nah,
Spreading false information on the off the dome, the coveted, well respected.
if you're gonna tell your kids, tell them it's the cloaca. But the hood term is the shabusi. I'm just saying.
Why you say it with some emphasis and with some like love for it? Why you say it like you?
Yeah, it's your fun fact of the day. My bad.
You fumbled in a really bad way there. Now, if we had a social media team or editor, they would have clipped that and
Hmm.
bye your job.
Really? You think it's worse than the shabusi?
I think you. Well, I mean, the whole clip would have been that would have been part of the
Mm.
whole clip. But
This is straight facts. This is just, historical facts right here.
I mean, I knew that birds did that because I was wondering like
Because
how
you're just
did
a bird expert now? You just out
no
here clocking birds when time they lay the eggs?
no I
This is
just
what you're saying
know
on
I
your
just
free
know
time?
well I knew birds pee and shit out of the same hole because that's what one time I was wondering. I was like, what the fuck? And they do it at the same
Again,
time.
on your Sunday night free time,
No,
as you're scrolling
I'm
through
pretty sure I
V.
was on a podcast and I heard it.
Now you're deflecting. Okay.
Shout out the Basement Yard. That's probably who I heard it from.
Mm.
They're a little bit like us. They're a little bit like us, except from New York and successful.
Hmm. Hey, we're halfway there.
I mean, no.
Define success?
They just recorded their 500 or they just released their 500th episode, which
Hey, chipping
what
away.
10
We're chipping away.
years of podcasting, I guess. I don't know.
If we're really on the grind, we could do it in 2 years.
I mean, I just they're the most subscribed Patreon podcast, I believe. So
You keep
or
putting
Patreon.
obstacles in front of yourself. I'm just saying,
Nah,
if you're
hey,
about that life,
if you ain't got an obstacle, how are you gonna get to your goal? If you don't know what obstacles you gotta go through, how you getting? You don't know the route, how you getting there? That's what I'm
you know
saying.
what? You know why they build sidewalks?
Because the roads weren't made for everybody.
The what?
These streets ain't made for everybody.
Facts, facts.
Sex.
So, what you have for breakfast?
I had a Kodiak.
Excuse me?
Uh, it's you seen those like protein pancake things?
Oh yeah, the bear ones.
Yeah, I had one of those. It's a little cup. It's a flapjack
It ain't working for you.
protein cup because I'm trying to, got a wedding coming up, trying to slim down, trying to look
That's
sexy as
like
hell.
2 years from now.
Hey, that means my body's gonna be crazy in 2 years.
Hmm.
But I'm
You gonna be
counting my
looking like LeVar
calories
Ball.
before or after the
I mean, that's what you
but
decide. You can lose
I
plenty of weight if you do that.
I'm man, it's facts. But I'm trying to burn some fat off, look sexy as hell for the wedding. Um,
I had a
so
nice
I'm
healthy,
counting my calories and checking my
a nice
protein intake.
healthy lunch today, or I mean dinner. I had a nice air fried chicken. A little
Classic,
garlic herb. You
classic.
know, a little a cheese ravioli.
Okay,
A nice little
talk to me
salad,
nice.
a little salad,
Salad, okay.
and then it was it's like Southwest dressing. It's pretty good, pretty good.
I ain't have dinner yet, so
Mm. You better
I'll
have
go
what, two
on.
Subways?
Will you just tell me your order? All right,
I,
Mr. Two Double Western Bacons.
yeah, I was
Go off,
allegedly.
Queen. Papa.
She died too.
Okay, you the queen of hunger.
Okay, Mr. Cloaca right here. God damn.
No, you know what I had for lunch today?
Hmm. Air.
No, leftovers from last night. Uh, new free promo here, I guess. New Parmesan stuffed crust pizza from Domino's, two
I
slices for lunch.
I was this close to ordering that yesterday, but
Keep it a buck.
it's ass.
It's not ass. It's good. Okay, it's good. It's not mid. It's good. I don't think it beats the Giorno stuffed crust though. And
Mm,
I'll keep it a buck. I only get the Giorno out of pure necessity sometimes. You know what I mean?
mm,
Like if I know I got a busy week, the week I'm doing groceries, or I know I got a busy week coming up, snag a DiGiorno, I'll mix it up every now and then. And I know, hey, I'm throwing that in the oven. I don't need any prep, really no cleanup.
mm.
So a DiGiorno stuffed crust, a DiGiorno Detroit style, fire, gas, yes. Regular DiGiorno, not really doing that.
See, look,
But it I don't think it beats a DiGiorno stuffed crust. I'm gonna keep it a buck here.
all I'm saying is many people would, laugh at you for getting DiGiorno. I'm not one of them. I am a, I do dabble in the DiGiorno once in a while just because I can pop two in the oven, when my brother used to be here. Done, you know?
Brother, you said two?
For me and him, yeah.
One for each, brother. Brother,
What do you mean?
okay, King Hungry. What are you, the king of hunger?
Would
Pop
it
off.
surprise?
Okay. I'm just trying to
Would
use all
it
the key terms, the buzzwords here. Get us
would it
popping.
surprise you if I told you my brother eats more than me?
Yeah, that dude. Well, I mean, I haven't seen him since he was like 13 or whatever.
Mm,
But my boy was a twig.
mm, he built different. He's a dad now.
Is he a shit brick house
Did you
or a
know?
dad bod? Yeah, I know he's a dad now.
Okay.
Yeah. Is he like shit brick house or is he like just a dad bod? What
Nah,
are we
he,
talking
he
here?
he ain't got a dad bod yet. He fooler. He fooler. Kind of like you.
Okay. Respect.
Take that as you wish.
I will take it
Take
as
that as you
respect.
wish.
I will also say I probably got 8 inches on him.
I'm not gonna go there.
Actually, he's pretty tall from what I remember. And he was like
Yeah,
13 or 14 when I met him. So that was it's been,
nah,
good
you're still
chunk of
taller than
years.
him.
So, I know, but I mean, he grew a little for sure.
Mm. I I don't know
Oh
who
my
we're
God.
comparing. Yeah, I saw him break him too.
Jamal, he sold it though. Uh, Context, we're live watching Clippers Nuggets, but we're not. I don't think we're gonna really react to it unless I mean it's a close game, but I don't think we'll really mention it a lot. As we just got it off to the side. If something cool happens, we'll start talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, any surprises so far in the NBA playoffs?
The Bulls lackluster performance. I'll be honest.
I was gonna ask
I
you if they made it past, and because I just generally don't remember.
they were in 9-10 playing game. They got hot at the right time. They fizzled out at the wrong time.
Mm,
So the streak ended at an awful
mm.
time, and it was a bad ending. It was a 20-point loss, and it was 20
Jeez.
points from early on. There was really they made a run at some point in the third or early fourth quarter, and it ended up being a 20-point loss regardless. So
Who they lose to?
the Heat. That's not even a question. Every year, the Bulls and the Heat will play each other in the playing game.
Oh, that's the
It's
Warriors.
the tradition. They're in the 9-10 playing game, Bulls and Heat, every year, every single year. But yeah, that it was tough, man. The team was starting to be really fun, and this first off, this is a team that should have tanked. Okay, I'm gonna start there. You know me. You heard me all season. Hey, they won. Cool. I really want them to tank. Go get Cooper Flag. Right now, it looks like Cooper Flag is a generational prospect, and he's a prospect, right? So anything could happen down the line. This
Mhm.
guy's NBA ready, though. He looks NBA ready. He practiced with the Olympic team. He cooked the Olympic team at practices. He's NBA ready, right? Go get him, right? You've got Kobe White, who
Mhm.
has become established, right? An established two guard. You know what he can give you. You've
Mhm.
got Matas Buzelis, who needs development, but the upside is crazy. The floor is pretty low for him.
Crazy.
I think his upside is pretty good. Is really good.
Okay.
He coming out of high school, he was a number one player, projected number one pick in his class. I think he suffered because he went to the G League, and players that go to the G League route, the G League Ignite team, they always suffer. They always get hurt. Their draft stocks always take a hit. Why? I don't know. I think it's because you're not playing other young top end talent and you're playing fizzled out NBA talent or fringe NBA talent. Maybe that's
Okay.
why. But I think Matas Buzelis has a really low floor or has a low floor, but I also think he has a high ceiling. The range is crazy with him. It's where do we fall now, right? So there's that. They've got Julian Phillips, who also really low floor,
Who?
lower floor, off the bench, role player. So they got some good role players. Dalen Terry, I think he's a good established role player. He's someone you can keep on the team. He's a who's a role player you guys have had for a while.
But if but are they better than Bronny?
Yes, easily.
Don't forget
I,
his last name is James. Come on now. He's a
anyways,
he's a James now.
but anyways, uh, I didn't like the Josh Giddey trade coming in, and it didn't become a good trade until about the last month or two of the season. Maybe after the All Star break, it didn't become a good trade until then.
When he cooked
Caruso
us
also,
twice.
yeah, Caruso also hasn't been playing great, so the trade doesn't hurt as much. So, the value is okay. Who else they got?
But I think Caruso's just doing exactly what the Thunder need.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
So like
the
he
the the output, you know, if we're going statistically,
see, but you can't quantify what he does, you know what I mean? It's like if I need Caruso to make this guy just annoying, he gonna get a jump. Oh my God, he just pump fake too. He better finish. Oh my God.
I was like 3 seconds off. Oh, the Harden was a nice little clip there. But
Harden and Kawhi are going, throwback on this.
hey, Kawhi is doing a Jamal Murray. I feel like he is
A healthy Kawhi
took
is a problem. Oh, there he
he
goes.
took.
There's that
Oh, hold
man.
on, cook him. Okay.
Oh, oh.
Anyways, what I was trying to say is the Bulls, I think pairing Matas Buzelis with Keeper Flag, pairing upside with NBA ready talent, pairing them with a good shooting guard, pairing them with decent players off the bench, a couple of decent role players. I'm talking Dalen Terry. If Julian Phillips can develop, he's a decent off the bench.
So you want to be
Heck,
in the
Jalen
eighth
Smith.
seed? Got it.
No, I wanted them to be the worst team. Go
That's what I'm
get the number
saying.
one pick.
This projection that you have, it sounds like a seventh team, seventh seed at best.
You're
I'm
losing
just,
me here. You talking
just
about
saying.
next year?
Yeah. If your projection of tanking this year would have been fulfilled, you would have been a seventh seed next year at best.
That's fine. Develop though. I think their biggest problem is committing to a
Which
rebuild
direction?
or a direction. Yeah,
Yeah, you guys are
because
in the worst spot.
this team, if it wasn't for the Lonzo Ball injury, years ago, what is this now? 3 years ago. If it wasn't for the Lonzo Ball injury, this team would have been a playoff team, a contending team. Because
I've been telling you, Lonzo was not him.
when Lonzo Ball was on the team,
Oh
the
my God.
Bulls were the number one seed. It wasn't
When
until
LeBron
Lonzo
was
Ball.
young, he was the best player. Oh my God, Jokic.
I gotta look at it. Oh, rip through, offensive, hooked
So,
them, chicken wing.
Jokic only has 9 points.
Yeah,
I think it's 9, 6, and 6. Jesus Christ.
9, 6, and 6 is still crazy.
I mean,
Oh yeah, he definitely got his ass. Little Boydum. Bulls got to pick a direction. That's basically what I'm saying. Um,
facts.
and the fact that they fizzled out this bad makes it clear. It makes it hurt more.
Can I ask you a
Um,
question?
go for it.
Why are people keeping track of Jared Chisholm stats since he said something?
So the whole torpedo back thing came up, and
Mhm.
I think it has fizzled out. I think
Like,
Nestor put up an awful game. He threw three fucking meatballs in a row. What do you expect? They're gonna get hammered by professional hitters. These guys, former MVPs, they're gonna get hammered, right?
ooh.
And then the Brewers pitching staff just put up shitty performances, and
Mhm,
and that's why they hit so many homers, right? Couple
mhm,
of porch jobs too, right? There's a porch
mhm,
job here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing was like, oh, the torpedo bats are like a cheat code. They're a hack. They barely make contact and the
Agreed,
ball's out of
agreed.
here. And now it's evened out. Look at Jazz Chisholm stats. Look at old Anthony Volpe stats, right? Those are two of the big torpedo bat culprits. And I think even Cody Bellinger. Um, I don't know what Volpe's line was today, but he's hitting either 200 or lower. Cody Bellinger is hitting under 200. Jazz is definitely hitting under 200 right now. But basically, everyone was saying the torpedo bats are they're cheating. It's a hack. And then Jazz was like, "There, it's not a hack, you idiots. It's you guys are fucking stupid. It's just a better version of the bat to make better contact. You still got to hit the ball, right? You still got to make that good contact. Um,
Mm.
make the contact accordingly to get the results you want. And then he's been on a slump since then. So one, it's because it's Jazz Chisholm. I think people are going to pick on him no matter what. He's the guy that people choose to pick on, pick apart things
Why
he
do you
says.
think?
Do you really want me to say it?
Mm-hmm.
Black man in America. Also, he's on the Yankees,
Mm-hmm.
so everybody loves to hate the Yankees. You know, and it's they've earned it historically, at least. Maybe not this team so much, but historically they've earned the hate. And we hate greatness, so they've earned the hate. Jazz Chisholm, not necessarily a fan favorite because of how outspoken he is, how flashy he might be. Baseball purists might not like that. So when he calls everybody an idiot or stupid, I think he called everybody stupid. Um, Now they're going to keep track of his stats because they're preying on the brother's downfall.
Why he poking the bear?
Well, he's struggling. He's he's struggling, and he's going to serve a suspension at some point. MLB suspensions are super weird. He's getting suspended because he got tossed from a game, went into the clubhouse, tweeted that the ump sucked or something like that. I didn't even see the tweet. And the MLB is not so much, from my understanding, the MLB is not as mad that he tweeted that the ump
Yeah.
sucked. It's
It's
that he
the
tweeted during the game. So they were
mm,
just mad that he was on his phone during the game. And it's a one-game suspension. Friday, I think. It's supposed to be Friday. Appealed it. Hasn't served the suspension to my knowledge.
what is he appealing? If it's clear and cut, like this one is
I don't know.
not much. I guess you
I,
gotta
I
appeal.
really don't know, but I guess I don't know. It's a one-game suspension too. I guess maybe the fine. You want to like not pay it as a human being, but if it's a one-game suspension, I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever. I'll be back. Like, I get a one rest day.
Hmm.
He needs it too. I would say him and Volpe need a rest day. Give them a rest day and let them, you know, get their swing back. Let Volpe and or Jazz rest at the end of this Guardian series. That's a two. That's a rest day and an off day. So 2 days of rest. Let them rest. Get back in the groove of things.
Your guys' record.
I don't know it off the top of my head. I want to say 11-6, but I feel like it might be like 13-6, something like that.
We're 16-7, so I don't know how many games you guys have played.
I think when I checked, you guys have like one or two more games than us, so probably like 13-6, something like that. They're something along those lines. I mean, you got your phone on you, you could check. Um, the no hitter that wasn't yesterday is crazy though. You see that?
I saw I saw that he went seven. And what happened?
So he had a no hitter through seven. There was a play that was called an error. In all fairness, it was absolutely a hit, but that happened like around the fourth inning, third inning. It should have been
Hmm.
called a hit from there. Cool,
Hmm.
because the guy was fast. But it got called an error or scored an error.
Okay.
3 innings later,
Oh, they reverted it.
they reversed it. And like, I think at that, like, yes, but also at that point, if you made that call,
Yeah.
so I mean, you make that call like during the break of the inning, just go back and revert it. That's fine.
Hmm.
And it was a hit. It's just annoying that it was 3 innings later. Also, he he gave up a hit to the next batter after it changed. And you can argue one way or the other, like, oh, he saw he lost a no hitter. Now he goes back to like normal pitching. He's not trying to go for the no hitter.
Mhm.
So he gives up a hit and he's okay with it. It's a two-hit game. But, you can also say, like, oh, baseball, this is the way it was always going to be, you know. But if
Mhm.
he gives up that hit, then go back and change it and whatever. That's fine. The no hitter was lost. Go back and change it. If you called it an error and you're keeping it a no hitter, then wait until that first hit. That's kind of my thought process on it.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
What was that?
Don't
What the fuck was that?
worry about it.
Yo,
I got sniped. Just let her be.
what the fuck was that?
Don't worry.
Now you gotta show the camera what that was.
Just my sock.
Why do you have a? Why is that thing so stiff, bro? Why is that thing
What are you
standing?
talking about?
That thing can rip
To
off
see
on its
some
own.
days.
Who threw that sock at you? What? We gotta get some more info. Let's get some reporters
That's
on the scene.
oh, they're fighting. Oh, they're fighting. See, somebody threw a sock at them too. Fuck. Yeah.
Norman Powell, I believe, is San Diego legend. Fuck,
Mm. So is a Kawhi.
this motherfucker got Ash Wednesday. What did he get on his forehead?
Yeah, he's been having. Oh, he picked me up like a little boy. Look at this. Nah,
Ah,
nah,
I mean, the hook, like, I get it. Norman Powell's jumping there.
nah. Look, he
Jamal
picked
didn't
him
pick him
up.
up. Jamal did not pick him up. All right,
I'm
perfect
talking.
timing. I guess we'll end it on this breakdown here. There's a scuffle. I'm not gonna call this a fight. It's an NBA fight, so it's a little scuffle
Mm.
in the Nuggets Clippers game. Jamal Murray wraps up Norman
The
Powell winning.
usual suspects are mad. Ugh, oh my God.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm saying the point guards are usually the ones instigating.
Uh, don't get us canceled now, brother. Uh, Double Tech? I think Double Tech.
Look at this guy's head is so shiny. God. What is
Take
Nicholas
notes,
Batum still doing there, huh?
dude. He's a Clippers legend. They're gonna retire his jersey.
Look at this. Look, he picks him up with the right hand. What are you talking about?
Hold on. I'm like 2 seconds behind.
Jamal Murray
He
always crying
okay.
for a foul.
He picks him up.
Thank you.
Norman
That's
Powell
it. End of
definitely
sentence.
jumps.
Oh my
He
God.
jumps and makes it worse. Double
Ooh, he said
text.
he little. Oh, look at it.
I think double tech.
Just so you know, I'm a Nugget hater for life.
I know you are.
You know, the wound is still open. But I got
I
Luca,
know you
so
are. I think Nuggets are usually the team I root for in the West.
you can suck my. So you can-
Okay, fuck. What's the point of picking him up? Like I don't,
That's what I'm saying. He made him. Nah.
or even the
Oh,
rap there. Like I don't know. As a
look, he keep talking. Oh, Draymond did this. You've been thrown out. Just saying. Luca would have got a tech.
Luca would
LeBron
have
would have got an award.
Luca would have never got in there. Who you fooling? Luca, that would have been a blow by.
Luca would have dropped
Luca
him.
would have said, "Switch Reeves, Rui, get him,
Wow, the
DFS, go."
DFS. Keep it. Ah, ooh, this is gonna be a good finish.
Well, now I'm gonna watch the rest of the game. I wasn't gonna watch the rest of the game, but I'll watch it
All right.
now.
Any
Uh,
final closing moments or what's up?
what time we got? Does that say 7?
7.
No, we
So
can
you
wrap
ain't
it up a
get.
little bit early, but
Make sure to always wrap it up.
amen, brother.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little Russian roulette.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Also, what the fuck? Ben Simmons shows up to LA and he's got cornrows now. Who the fuck is this guy?
Yes.
Who the fuck is this guy? Let's get this man out
You
of LA.
you want him to have Nicholas Batum hair or what?
Motherfucking never had cornrows in his life. Gets to
So
LA and he rocks the cornrows.
this guy is dumb and shiny.
Take notes, bro.
What's up with
Take
that
notes.
beard?
That's like he's got no lips. That's a straight beard. He's got so much beard it's engulfed his lips.
Excuse me? What did you say about his lips? That's blasphemy.
There's a lot of dead space in this pod just because we're live reacting here.
You know, this is playoff baseball. Don't look at me like that. I'm feeling not great. You know, I'm about to take two aspirins.
Whoa! Hold on.
One? There's one tech? I just saw a free throw.
It's probably three. It's probably Jamal, Norman Powell, Chris Dunn. Because Chris Dunn came in aggressively too. Pause. Resume.
Hmm.
So then they got the free throw. And for some reason,
You never been sniped by a sock before?
no. Not live on the pod
Where-
at least.
Where's your fiance?
She
How
said
does that make you feel?
it's great. I'm so ready to go from fiance to my wife. I've always said this. I've always been a like my girlfriend guy, but I can't wait to be the my wife guy. Like, oh, I gotta go hang out with my wife. That kind of guy. Just everything my
Mm.
wife. My wife. Big on that. Oh, cook. Nope, not gonna cook. All right, don't fucking telegraph your
Nicholas
pass.
Batum?
Hey, little nice pass. Oh, look, good
Cornrows.
pass. That's all Ben Simmons is good for.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're gonna wrap it up early. Um, this game's getting good. We're not gonna keep you guys waiting. Just with filler time.
He's probably getting threatened by another sock over there.
That Salk has a fist in it. I'm just saying. Help me. If you don't hear from me again,
Just, you fell up the stairs.
he didn't see it. He didn't see it.
You threw another one? Oh, that'll be in the edit. Bro,
Oh,
Ben
he,
Simmons is so unaggressive.
I got hit in the eye, dude. I got pink eye somehow. All
Do you
right.
hear that? My roommate's clapping up.
Oh, he clapping?
Well,
With
no,
hands or
he's a
cheeks?
Clippers hands. He's a
Oh.
Clippers fan.
Mm.
So, all right, we'll cut it here. I'm gonna go make some food and probably watch the game with him because he's got it on downstairs, and it sounds like his is a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's a foul, but Ben Simmons for sure sold that. But yeah, his stream seems to be more on time than mine, so
On time.
go watch
All
that
right.
downstairs. All right, Domers. Comment. I saw something else fly. I don't think that made it all
You
the way
see
through.
nothing.
Man, you got some stiff ass socks the way she's throwing them things.
We shoot.
She's throwing
She,
cutters at you, sinkers.
yeah, these things are fastballs, dude.
Got some action on them. Oh, okay. Nah, this game's gonna be
Oh,
some bullshit.
oh.
This game's gonna be some
Yeah.
bullshit.
Oh,
But
they chirping. They're chirping.
Ben
It's
Simmons
the
is right.
Australian fellow. Yeah.
Ben Simmons is right. Speaking of Australian, you ever been French kissed before?
Have they ever been French kissed? How does that go from Australia?
Just bear with me. You ever been French
Uh,
kissed? Or what's an Australian kiss?
I don't know. What's an Australian kiss?
It's like a French kiss, but down under. Ending it on that one. We're ending it on that note. Shout out Kobe White. Shout out my
An
mom, my
Australian?
fiance.
No, no, no,
Uh,
no, no, no. Rewind.
shout
An
out.
Australian kiss is a French kiss down under. Okay.
It's like a French kiss, but down under. Yeah, use that one
Mm,
on only on your girlfriend.
mm. Bad.
Don't need and don't use it. Uh, use it at home. Don't use it in
Not in
public.
public?
Not in public. Can't be
Yeah.
offered to tongue box someone in public, bro.
The coast is clear. Come on now.
All right, we'll wrap it up. Shout out everybody who stayed this far and got to see this. Comment, what should be thrown at Vic next. Or comment a routine you have to get your head as shiny as this ref
Hmm.
from game 2 of the Nuggets Clippers game. And then he'll do it and he'll get that shiny head.
Yeah, why not?
Fuck it.
Let's see
All
what it
right.
is.
That's it. That's it. That's the end.
Hmm. All
Bye.
right, see you guys.